Howdy all, my name is ChucklesTC and welcome back to my World of Outlaws 23 career mode, where today we're going to be headed to a couple of tracks, or a couple of showcases, but first we need to go ahead in our street stocks and in our midget series, hire someone to run the local races for us. We're going to go with her. No. Okay. So that's not great. I don't know what I did. I wasn't in the race. But we sure do gotta repair the car now. So now we head to street stocks. We're hiring someone to race for us at Sterling County after we won in our previous race here. So we're gonna hire a driver. See what he can do for us. He finishes 26th, barely above the goal. And some moderate driving there. The next episode, we're hiring someone to go to Lima Land for us. So now, let's load into the regionals. And in the midgets, we're headed to Cedar Lake Speedway, and in street stock, we're headed to Kokomo. So first, we're going to do the midget race at Cedar Lake Speedway for the showcase. And we're not in a new scheme because we're getting an actual new sponsor. Let's go ahead and load up to the track, and I'll cut back to you guys once we're there. Okay, loaded in here at Cedar Lake for our goal time for practice of 14.068. It's our first regional showcase. Let's see what we can do here. I remember fixing the lap time at the end of last episode. I should have made sure it all got done. Okay, this is rough, as there are those dangerous tires down on the bottom of the track that we're going to have to conquer. And that limit how low we can run. I'm sure we'll have an altercation with those today. We'll go out and beat our goal time. I really like the design of this track. And somehow we're going to be able to run over those tires on accident, but without taking any serious damage from getting launched into the stratosphere. We're going to set our new fastest lap around here, 13.595. And today is mostly just about seeing what we can do. And the answer to that is Rexhorn. So we're just going to end practice there. Fast lap of 13.595. Let's move on to qualifying, where our goal time is going to be a 13.772. Hopefully after today we're going to be able to afford the next upgrade for this car. And there we set our new record lap around here with 13.393. I'm not expecting to make this show today, but I'm expecting to have a decent run, maybe get up to the B main. We'll qualify 42nd with that time, actually, so never mind. We're going to be advancing to Heat 6, starting in 7th. So 7th of 10, 7th of 10 isn't awful, as we're green here. Whoa, we have a huge wreck. Boy, oh boy. We dropped down to P10 with that one. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see the leaderboard with 3 laps to go here. We're in 10th. We're going to dump out another car. Caution's going to fly. We're up into 9th. This is a bit of a difficult track with those dangerous tires down there. Both us struggling so much in the heat race. It's looking like we're going to be in like the last main. We may get a shot here into the first corner to make up a position or two. So we're going to have a green-white checkered finish here. Okay, Schneider cuts down on our lane, which spins us out and drops us down to last as we start the final lap of the race. We're going to be in 10th, exiting the first corner. But here with the shot at making up a couple positions, I'm going to cut out on Schneider. And we're going to come through to finish 7th in our heat race, finishing where we started. And we're going to be advancing to the C main starting in 12th. Here's a look back at what happened in that big wreck. Yeah, just there, exactly what I said would happen. So we make contact with the right rear on that tire, and it sort of flips us, and then the right front makes contact too. We're up, we're airborne. Boom, contact there with the green car. We'll roll over him. So yeah, not a fun experience there. We're on to the C main starting in 12th. He's wishing us luck as we were underway here. And we almost do the same thing that we did in the heat race. Oh, as we're going to dump out a car in front of the field. We're up into P10 before the caution will fly. Up 2 positions from the start of the race. Need to finish 5th to make it to the B main. So everyone takes a high lane here. She's definitely a lot safer than my line. Now we take it 3 wide down the front straightaway. Move up to P7. Five laps remain here. We're down into P8, P9. We're battling here for... Oh. Major contact in front of us is not going to have the caution fly, but everyone checks up and we were stuck in line. Man. We were just wiping everyone out through that corner. Two laps remain here. We'll drop down back to P10. So we start the white flag. We might have a shot up at 6th here on Fisher. Never mind. Oh, hard impact into the outside wall. Cars flipping down the front straightaway. We're going to finish 7th. So he crossed the line flipping. And we are not going to be going on to the B main. Rough. But we gained a good chunk of money. I'll get back to you guys on the main menu. Okay, loaded back here on the main menu. We had some rough driving rating. We have 38,000 in cash. And new message from the Outlaws.
Hey man, that's tough. You know, keep your chin up, get back out there.
Yes, sir. So we finished 37th in the Cedar Lake Showcase. The next episode, we're headed to Lincoln for another new track. We're going to take this sponsor offer, which means next episode it's going to be a brand new scheme in the midgets. We're going to go with top 30 for one race. A new sponsor agent available for us. So we're going to see if we can upgrade this. We can. And we can repair all parts. So we're going to need to upgrade those, which we should be able to get enough cash to do so from our street stock race. And I'll cut back to you guys once we're loaded up there. Okay, we're loaded in here on the street stocks. So let's go ahead and load into our home race of Kokomo for the showcase. And I'll cut back to you guys once we're there. Okay, loaded in here, our goal time for practice of 15.654. Let's get into it. I mean, here for our home race, we want nothing more but to have a great day. And I mean, the opportunity to pick up new sponsorship is always welcome. As we know we're faster than what we just ran. I think it's partially battling with right here in practice. There we set a 15-1. $14.595. And no matter what, we're leaving today with a new sponsorship, which is always great to have. I was kind of hoping to set a new record lap around here. But I guess it's going to be a bit more of a wait till then. Yeah, if we could just get out of this, like, out of a pack of cars and just run a couple clean practice laps, that'll set us up great to know what we're dealing with for qualifying. So one thing I know I'm going to have to change is my washing out into the wall needs to stop. Like that. We're going to do one more lap of practice here. We parked it about as gently against the wall as we could. And we set our fast lap of a 14.595 in practice. So now we're going to hop into qualifying where our goal time is a 15.671. And here's our first of two qualifying laps. Just trying to knock them off here quick. So we cut it as close to that tire as we could. And we washed out into the outside wall. We set a 14.459. See if we can improve it all on our second lap. It's going to be a rough exit. And we're not going to. So we qualify 16th with that first lap. It's pretty good. So let's see, our best lap around here would have put us 7th. 7th or 6th. So now let's hop into Heat 4. Starting in 4th position. Right down to our inside. We're up into P3 here. Don't quite have enough to get up to that second place car, Thompson. And we don't have enough to keep it out of the wall, apparently. It's top 5 here, advance to the A main. We're going to have contact there at the inside tire. And wash out into the outside wall. We have damage all around this car. And just about the full rainbow on display here as we drop down to P7. So we're coming to take the white flag. We'll move Robinson out of the way, but we're going to lose 5th to Carter. One more set of corners left. We're catching up quick to his rear, but he's going to be able to hold on. We're headed to the B main starting in what position? 4th. Now here, top 5 advance to the A main. And Bobby Young to our inside. We are struggling here today for some reason. So Erickson will take the lead. We're going to try and get it on him for that 21st position. And we keep doing that same move. on the exit of that final corner. So we're going to try and get up to the wall here and have a better entrance. We were on a wheel-to-wheel battle there for first of the B main, but we get it. You get some open track. And room to run our line. And we may have lap traffic come into play before the end of this one, as we pick up aero damage there with another slam into the wall. We're catching up here to the rear of the field. We're going to pass west into the corner and pass Clark. We have 2 laps to go. And Brooks is going to get back to our rear. It's here on the final lap of the race. We're going to lap up to P. Oh, we have heavy contact there with the tire. And that's going to make the caution fly. Forcing green, white, checkered. We're in the lead. But very vulnerable here with all this damage. So we're going to exit that in the lead. But it's going to be challenged here on their inside. So we cut the nose off there. We take the white flag in the lead of the race. But another challenge down to our inside. Diaz is going to get the position. Oh, we're going to have another heavy contact launching up in the air. We're going to lose. Drop down to 6. We're not going to make the show. No, as we finish 7th here in our home race in the B main. With a rough into that one. Final position, 27th on the day. That's enough to pick up a new sponsorship, but not enough to make the A main. And with a lousy performance there, we're not going to have enough to fully upgrade the midget. Which we're going to do once we get to the midget section next episode. Now back here on the main menu. We're halfway to unlocking nationals. And a lot of damage there on the car. So we struggled heavily here in Kokomo. But we pick up a new sponsor. And we're headed to Lincoln next episode. We pick up Plum Street Paint Store. That is not the same sponsor. Whatever. And you're going to be seeing 2 brand new paint schemes next episode. One for each of the cars. And we're going to go with 2 top 15 finishes. And thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and come back next episode. We're doing a double race at Lincoln. Thank you all and goodbye.